Everybody, long time no see. Here's what I've been up to for a year almost. I'm going to show you our UMV Gregtech world. It's been a long time since I've actually recorded a video with my voice, so bear with me. This is going to be terrible, but here is our Gregtech New Horizons base. I'm going to go through it maybe a little bit quick because I do plan to do another base tour once we reach the next voltage tier, UXV. So we are currently at UMV, and we're crafting up, just a bunch of UMV stuff for progression. Anyways, let's just start looking at a bunch of stuff around the base. I don't really know where to start, so let's just start over here. We got our space elevator. Just start from this end over here. It's not really doing anything right now. We kind of need to figure out what, well, we're just kind of doing something. But we just need to figure out what we really need moving forward, build more of them, and get a proper setup and passive going for what we need going forward. There's a discussion point. We get a bunch of ores and a bunch of liquids and stuff. Yeah, there it's coming down. It's probably grabbing, I don't know what it's grabbing right now. Let's go ahead and take a look. It's pumping unknown liquid, which is probably quite a few in the hatch here. Yeah, there's tons in the hatch. We don't really need too much more, I don't think. But I'm not sure. This is GTNH. So over here we have our Nano Forge and our eventually Transcendent Plasma Forge. Both of them. This is where we cook Infinity and Space-Time primarily, and a bunch of other late game resources. Sherabon, Tesseracts, just a bunch of fun stuff. And we're crafting up some Sherabon right now, but it's kind of stuck right now because yeah, we're just kind of making plasma go through. I'll take a look at the fusion reactors that's making all this stuff later. It's on the other side of the base. So this is our Nano Forge. We only have one. It is rather slow. Let's go ahead and take a look at some gold nanites here. Is it gold nanites? Let's just do transcendent nanites. Go ahead and craft one. Take a look at the crafting speed of this. So it's crafting. There it goes. So yeah, it's taking 750 seconds to craft one of these things. We're gonna need quite a few of these to move forward. So we do plan to expand, maybe craft a few more of these before we get the Eye of Harmony, maybe, depending on if we need it or not. This is the component assembly line. It crafts up all of the Gregtech parts. This is the sensors, the motors. Ours is currently a UMV tier. It can craft up anything up to UMV, but not the UXV ones, which is the next tier. It cannot craft up these yet. Which this is the recipe for them. These are extremely expensive. We don't even have some of this stuff yet. Like, we don't have Eternity or Universium, which we do need. I'm not sure about Eternity, but I know we need the Eye of Harmony for Universium. We have our alloy blast smelters. These basically mix a bunch of materials together to make alloys. These are our blast furnaces and vacuum freezers. This is a staple of Gregtech, no matter what Gregtech you're playing. These are just beefed up because they're kind of gigantic. They do quite a few at once. This here is just a bunch of machines to process stuff. The implosion compressors, the macerator. This guy is obsolete. I'm pretty sure there's no patterns in it at all. There is. Yeah, somebody's still using it. Fluid extractor, forming press. industrial arc furnace. I'm pretty sure these are the compressors. Yeah, these are the compressors. The cutting machine. This is the old cutting machine. I'm pretty sure this one's also obsolete, and we just gotta break it down. The assembly lines, they're currently crafting up some BioWare stuff. There's many assembly lines. This is where we put our research for the assembly lines. Nice lag spike. These are yacht tanks. We're probably not gonna use this moving forward, and we're just gonna use the digital storage because it's just much easier and better. These are obsoleted fluid to mold. Mix screws, balls, rods. I'm pretty sure some of these are still active. That I don't even know. This is more bio shit. Yeah, I don't know. Some of this stuff wasn't built by me. These are more assembly lines. This is our main assembly line here to craft up a bunch of the late game stuff. And then we have more assembly lines for circuits. This is where the optical ones are made. This is all for IV circuits to UV crystal circuits. This is the on-demand heaven, I guess. This is just a bunch of the same machine doing the same recipe in parallel, and they all connect up with these crafting input buffers. These are where your patterns go, and you can link them up to every single machine here, and they all just take items from there. They can just do parallel. So it is extremely fast when you start building them like this. This is a staple of the GTNH endgame. We have a neutron activator here. Buddy made it extremely tall. I don't think we need it this tall, but I guess it's nice to have, because now we don't have to worry about enriched NAC. Which is coming from our QFTs. We have QFT tier 1 and QFT tier 2. Wait. QFT tier whatever and QFT tier 4. My bad. This is the storage for the QFTs. These are all quantum disks, and we have just plenty of different foods here. We haven't processed everything yet. There is quite a few things that we need to go through here and just get processed down to what we need. Some of these don't even have things in them. Like we ran out of barium from here, but other stuff we do have. Yeah, this is getting used up as it comes in. So over here is precise assemblers. This is more of like a not mid, but like late game thing, where we went from like the old interface on interface to MEHS type thing into the crafting input buffers, which are much better. I can find one here. Yeah, there's one right here. So instead of having to do all that whole setup, you just, yeah. Here is our fusion reactors. They're all making plasmas And all of these plasmas are used to make the exotic catalyst. And the exotic catalyst is used to make all of... so here's the recipe for the exotic catalyst. It requires all of these plasmas. And then this exotic catalyst is used to make a whole bunch of stuff that eventually transcended plasma forge, like cosmic neutronium. We got the superconductors, we got tesseract, neutronium, infinity, bedrockium, more superconductors, chromatic glass, we got superconductor, we got more superconductors, you got quantum here. Some of these we cannot do yet, I don't think. Some of them we don't have set up, and I think we should set them up very soon, because they are cheaper than... Yeah, there's also this. This is one of our projects that we want to work on. I don't know if we're going to craft this before or after the Eye of Harmony. My assumption is after, because of how expensive these are, and we need these to craft the Eye of Harmony. So it might be after. Over here is the passive line for neck fuel, and well, there's other stuff in here that was being processed, but yeah, this was our primary 1 to 2 to 3-ish billion EU a tick for our late game. Over here is a very old section. There used to be benders and wire mills here, but they all got taken down. These are gonna get taken down very soon. These are up here looking very pretty. These are very old machines. This machine only makes bottles because the bottle recipe is just that stupid. Here's a bunch of quantum links. Some of them are offline now because the space elevator just does it better. Here's the old vacuum freezer for when we had the electric blast furnace. I don't remember where it was. I think it was somewhere around here. I think it might have been over here. I don't remember. It's been so long. Here is our, I can't remember what this thing is called. Industrial apicultural acclimatizer and drone domesticate. I'm done with that. So this is, I am not going to explain this. This was not my department. Yeah, I also hate this. So, yeah, I'm just gonna back away slowly. That is part of that. Here is Thaumcraft. It's cool because it's very automatic at crafting. Let's go ahead and craft a bunch of these up just to go ahead and give you a good view of how this crafts. It's crafting very fast. We have mastered Thaumcraft basically. I love looking at this. This is fantastic. Just let that go. Over here is the meteor station. This is where we got ores from basically the entire mid to late game. This made it so easy to advance. Instead of having to go to every planet, put down miners, and having to put down void miners, when you could just summon meteors over and over again. Let's go ahead and give you a demonstration of how this thing works. So I need the activation. Oh my god. It's not here. Now I gotta find out where it is. I might not be able to demonstrate this. Yeah, it's missing. Actually, I think I remember where it is. Let's go grab it. I have a chest over here that I just dumped crap into one time, and then I was just like, oh, it's not in here either. I guess I can't show that right now because the activation thingy is missing, I guess. But that thing is obsolete. If you guys really want to see it, I'll show it, but yeah. this is our blood altars. The second one wasn't really used. I just built it for automation, and then I was like, you know, I'll just use the first one. And then by the time we were finished with it, we didn't need the second one. So we have the second one for no reason. Was the second one for another person to get blood? I don't remember. But yeah, this is our primary one. We have Well of Suffering underneath, and the Well of Suffering is connected up to this here, Extreme Entity Chamber, and that's how we fill up our blood. It fills up extremely quickly. Yeah, there's 4.14 million in there now, so I don't really need that on at all. It's a waste. There's our old benzene building. There isn't much to show left. I'll show you the controller and stuff. This is where we had mid-game power. This is very early stuff. It did get upgraded a little bit along the point, but yeah. So this is back into the main room. I think that is it. There's nothing really else to show you except for the controller. So this is our ME controller. We have P2Ps going from the edges over to the wireless connectors over here so that we can put the channels all over our base. It's really hard to word this crap. It's really hard to explain this freaking thing. But moving forward, we're probably just gonna go ahead and slap wireless connectors on the side here. Like, this was kind of, I don't really know why we did this. It's not needed. It is nice, but not really needed. But yeah, that's about it. There's just a bunch of crap all over the base, like these lines over here. This is the NAC line. This is the Radox line. This is the bio stuff. Our research station. Our circuit assembly. No, this is our something assembly line. PCB factory. Oh yeah, that is the base. Let's go edit at the DTPF. It's probably still running. Oh, it's not. Nice. Well, thanks for watching. I will do another base tour once we reach the next voltage tier. But for now, we must grind.